Well, it's official. The Vision are basically done. Bronson Reed has just suffered an injury on the latest episode of Monday Night Raw that could have him out for 3 to 6 months. This has to make the Vision one of the most cursed factions in modern wrestling history. To recap, faction leader Seth Rollins suffered a fake injury on TV last year, followed by a very real injury in October of 2025 at Crown Jewel against Cody Rhodes. Rollins' injury was a torn rotator cuff, which is suspected to have taken place during a botched coast-to-coast move. Seth Rollins' injury has already had him off screen for almost 6 months, and we're not even sure when he's coming back, but it's probably Mania. So then Bron Breakker, the future of the business, becomes the de facto leader of the Vision, and he suffers an injury to his hernia the other week on Raw. Now, no one's actually sure if it actually happened from him flipping some tables or if it happened prior to the Royal Rumble and is what led to his early elimination.
You ain't learning a damn thing putting your hands on the boss, so guess what? You can have some time to think about it because you are suspended indefinitely.
And now you have Bronson Reed tearing his bicep. Yeah, that's right. Michael Cole came back on air later tonight and said that Bronson Reed has suffered a distal bicep tear, which, has an injury window of about 3 to 6 months for recovery. Now, although the Vision have had some fake injuries on screen before, what appears very clear in this situation is this was not a planned storyline angle. Jey Uso ended up taking over the match and winning the contendership to appear in the Elimination Chamber, and there wasn't even a graphic prepared for that outcome. Yeet indeed. Apparently, refs and other officials were seen very actively speaking to Jey Uso and the original El Grande Americano throughout the match, obviously communicating backstage from gorilla position to the stars in the ring about the outcome of the match changing on the fly. I'm sure we can probably look forward to seeing the behind the scenes of this in the next season of WWE Unreal on Netflix, which, to be honest, I don't hate. Sorry for liking TV sometimes. So this just leaves Logan Paul and Austin Theory for the remainder of the Vision, and where do you go from there? A lot of fans online are saying they want to see Logan Paul and Austin Theory compete against each other in a blood feud. Others are saying just scrap the whole thing. And the other side of the internet thinks that Adam Pearce should just come down and indefinitely suspend Heyman for his unspoken crimes, which is getting a little bit worse in his promos on TV over the last few months and years. And let the Vision do what many factions in wrestling have done in the past: quietly fade away. Now, seeing Bronson Reed get injured like this, as an Australian in America, seeing another Australian in America excelling in his field to go down so unexpectedly at the prime of his life, you just hate to see it. Now, the writing team at the WWE is not without some storyline options here to keep things a little bit interesting.
Our business is about telling stories.
There is still the Masked Man storyline angle, where a Masked Man has been showing up and attacking various members of the Vision, and we still have no idea who's doing that, even though most people seem to be convinced it's Grayson Waller. And there's also a crate that was dropped off at Raw, then shipped off to SmackDown, and it's not allowed to be opened until the Elimination Chamber. So I don't know, maybe a surprise wrestler's going to come out of there and say, I sent the Masked Man, and I don't know, folks. I'm glad I don't have to write my way out of this one. As for me and what I'd like to see, probably, Logan Paul feud with Austin Theory, Bron Breakker make a surprise return at WrestleMania, and Seth Rollins to stay off TV for even longer. That'd be cool. Now, in memory of Bronson Reed for his time off screen, if you would like to help an Australian in America excel in his industry before he's injured, feel free to subscribe.